evening, viewers. This is the India Focus. I'm Srichar. Good evening, viewers. This is India Focus. The opinion of the nation stands here. Your opinion matters, viewers. And with me this evening, I have the youngest team in Indian journalism. Let me point that out. Youngest team in Indian journalism for the biggest poll analysis. And we are having it in a great scale, viewers. We have been to different parts. I think Anshuman has been to parts of Karnataka. I have this evening, I have my executive editor as well as my associate editor. Executive editor Anshuman and associate editor Abhishek with me this evening. Good evening, guys.
Good evening, Sricharan. Good evening.
Good evening, Sricharan. Thanks
Good
for
evening,
the invite.
Abhishek. Yeah. So the hard work, the perseverance which we have put in, I think Anshuman knows well because he has been to the parts of Karnataka right through the start of February. I have been to parts of Tamil Nadu for this poll analysis. Abhishek has been to the parts of Tamil Nadu as well. So it's huge, viewers. The analysis is going to be huge. Let me cut across to my executive editors and my associate editors for.
So Sricharan, I would like to start first question. So what do you think BJP will get 370 plus seats and NDA can get 400 plus seats? Is it possible?
Okay, as of now, according to me, when you look at the numbers, it's around 350 plus for the BJP, NDA getting 380 plus as of now. As of now, the numbers, what I look at. But as we go through, as we proceed through this journey of the next 1 month or so, we'll be having a intense poll campaign where we'll be looking at many roadshows, number of roadshows going through by Home Minister Amit Shah as well as Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So it's going to be huge. So in this 1 month, how they project themselves becomes the most important point. Let me tell you one more thing, that out of 10 states, out of 28 states as of total, in the 10 states where the probability of BJP increasing its seats is there, and looking at those 10 seats, it's there. Whereas in the rest 18 states, the probability is BJP holding on to the same number of seats, one, or BJP losing a few number of seats, not a huge one. So the point comes out, the bottom line is those 10 states, how they proceed becomes the picture. That's my take for this 370 and 400. For now, it seems to be not a difficult one, not an impossible one. Let me make it clear, not an impossible one. It can be achieved, but those 10 states becomes the picture.
Yeah, so to counter this, I'll ask you one more question. Do you think BJP is in the back foot in few states compared to the 2019 elections? What's your take on this?
See, look at that point. As I already said, those 10 seats which has the high probability, they are going to get more number of seats over there. Whereas in the 18 states, which I look, is there going to be a downfall of seats, a tremendous downfall of seats that's going to be seen, because I look at states like Manipur, Odisha, because Manipur last time they got 1 seat out of the 2 seats. If you rightly remember, 1 seat out of the 2 seats. So this time, will it remain 1 or will it go down? Becomes the picture. Whereas in Karnataka, when you look at Karnataka, they are going to have a downfall of 2 to 3 seats. Damn sure about it. So even with the JDS alliance, it's going to be so. So I feel that BJP is losing few seats, but looking at it in a different perspective, BJP will be gaining in the rest 10 seats. How much they gain, the rest 10 states, how much they gain becomes the picture.
What makes BJP and Modi's leadership more prominent than the other leaders? How do he's different compared to the other leaders?
See, look at this, Abhishek. Now, as you're an associate editor, you would definitely know what the real thing is happening, the real people's mindset. That's the major point. I look at opposition not having a clear mindset. There, you look at debates, you look at their spokesperson, you look at their press meet. It's all about against Modi campaign. I'm not speaking this in the point of Modi's supporter. Let me make it clear. Because tomorrow people may say I'm a Modi supporter. That's the reason I'm speaking. So tag of Godi media comes into picture. But let me make it clear that the opposition is not having a clear agenda or a mindset. The clear leadership crisis is seen in the opposition. You look at opposition, whether they have a clear mindset, whether they have a clear goal. It's not there. That becomes the major point.
Countering to that question, Sricharan, you spoke about their clear agenda. They are trying to come up with issues which are not being resolved by the Modi government. So, coming to this electoral bond and Manipur issue, how do you think it will impact the Lok Sabha election? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's rightly a good question, because when you look at the Manipur issue, or when you look at the electoral bonds as such, Manipur issue becomes a standalone picture for a campaign against BJP, because you look at the point. We rightly did not speak about it due to few circumstances right out there. But let me make it clear tonight. Again, let me make it unbiased tonight that BJP, neither the BJP top heads or Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself, or the Home Minister Amit Shah himself, or the so-called Women Empowerment Minister Smriti Irani, no one went there. No one went to the Manipur. Again, let me bring that point. Manipur, whether it is going to impact BJP, that should be seen. That's the reason I said you that out of the 10 seats of probably losing seats, I put down Manipur over there, because 1 out of 2 seats they got, and I don't know whether they'll be able to get 1 seat or 2 seats. It may increase if Congress does not have a good campaign. BJP may increase its vote share, but the point is the Manipur incident was heard in the whole country, but it was a courtesy for Prime Minister Modi or a Home Minister or someone from BJP had to go there. They didn't go. That's their mistake. BJP has to agree for it. Second point, when you spoke about the electoral bonds, let me make it clear. Electoral bonds, 6,000 odd crores went to BJP. And 1,000 crores went to 1,700 or 1,000 went to TMC. One state ruled by TMC gets 1,600 crores. And so many states ruled by BJP, 18 states approximately, 18 states ruled by BJP is getting 6,000 odd crores through electoral bonds. Now tell me, when you compare these two, tell me, how do you look at it? TMC getting, okay, take DMK for that matter. TMC has won elections, everything fine, done, okay. North India, let's understand it. But DMK getting 1,000 crores. How do you look at it? So electoral bonds, when it is illegal for one party, it's illegal for the other party also. So I don't defend BJP over here. I say if it is illegal for BJP, it's illegal for Congress, it's illegal for TMC, everyone else. Let's make it clear. And second point about electoral bonds. If they think that this electoral bonds are going, that's the allegation by Congress and many other opposition parties, that due to ED raids, people have given donations. The companies have given donations to avoid ED raids. If that's the case, let them fight it in court. They have court. They have the legal system. Why don't they fight it? I don't understand.
Countering to that question as well, answer as well. Rahul Gandhi recently told that Modi cannot win without EVMs or EDs or CBI or IT. What are your thoughts on the statement?
Now, when it comes to EVMs, let's make it clear that EVMs are secure. Let's make it clear. EVMs are secure. Now, when it comes to IT and ED, my point tonight is quite clear. When it comes to IT and ED rates, 95% of the rates have happened through the regime of BJP since 2014. 95% of the rates have happened on opposition. My question to BJP is, because we look at unbiased journalism, my question to BJP and so-called leaders is that when you are questioning, when the ED is questioning, ready to question Rahul Gandhi, when the IT and ED is ready to question Arvind Kejriwal, then my point is, why don't they question, isn't anyone corrupt in BJP? BJP can't sit quiet saying, no, nothing will happen for us. We'll sit quiet. We can defend ourselves. That doesn't happen in democracy. BJP needs to fine tune. They have to answer. That's what they did. And the problem with BJP is, I think you'll be asking about the BJP problems which they'll be facing further or something as such. My point is, BJP The problem is they think that people can be, we need not convince people. That's their mindset. That's all. That's simple. You look at farm laws, you look at GST. They didn't go to convince people. People had to get convinced by themselves. That's the strategy where they get misfired. So I think IT and ED, BJP has to answer. If not today, at least in 2029 elections, people will ask them the answer.
So one more question regarding Congress. What do you think their greatest strength is in this upcoming Lok Sabha election?
What's Congress strength? This is a typical question. Not just speaking about Lok Sabha, let me add on to the assembly elections too. Because when you look at Congress, headed by now Kharge, the point where Congress has the strength is due to its local leadership. It's not Rahul Gandhi, it's not Sonia Gandhi, it's not the Gandhi family. I don't have anything against the Gandhi family as of such, but let me make it clear that it's not Gandhi family. It's the local leaders. You look at Karnataka elections, it was won due to the local leaders. You look at the Chhattisgarh election last time, not this time, last time, it was won by the local leaders. The last time Madhya Pradesh elections were won by the local leaders. Last time Rajasthan elections were won by the local leaders. So you look at, and this time, even this time, Telangana elections were won by the local leaders. So the point is, the strength of Congress is, don't bring in Rahul Gandhi. Keep a solid state leader. That will help you. If they're taking that as a point, then it's going to be their strength. Or again, rebuilding Rahul Gandhi, I don't think so. That's going to give them any sort of help. Let me make it clear. This may be harsh truth for few, but speaking in a clear perspective, that the state leaders are going to be the future for Congress.
Then to counter this question, I'll come up with a hypothetical, like a scenario. Do you think BJP has a challenge, or will it be one-sided polls even in the future? Not just talking about the 2024, but in the future elections. What's your point on this?
Again, Abhishek, wonderful question. Because I'll tell you, these many years, if you would have seen, Abhishek as well as Anshuman, if you would have seen that it was all about scolding Congress, scolding their 75 years of regime, scolding about telling people about what Congress did wrong. But I think the next 5 years in the 2029 elections, 2024 is locked. Let me make it clear. 2029 elections, it's judged in what BJP delivers. It's not judged in what Congress then delivered. It will be judged on what BJP will deliver. New opposition narrative will be built if they're not able to deliver. That's damn sure. I'm damn sure about it. 2029 elections, if BJP does not deliver within 2029 elections, then opposition narrative will be created. Whether they'll have an opposition leader, I don't know about it for today. But if they have a strong opposition leader with an opposition narrative, it's going to be a neck-to-neck fight. Also, Indian voters are too intelligent. Let me tell you that. They bring in people who perform. People who perform are brought in. In Delhi, BJP won. I think, let me bring in Anshuman also. Anshuman, I think you remember, as well as Abhishek, you remember in Delhi that BJP won with a sweeping mandate in the Lok Sabha elections. Whereas when it came to the assembly elections, AAP swept Delhi. So the reason behind it was quite clear. BJP did not have a face, whereas AAP was an alternative state leader. BJD in 2019, the same thing happened. BJD in 2019 got 3/4 majority assembly election victory. Whereas when it comes to the Lok Sabha in the same year, BJP got more seats compared to the BJD. So I feel that the voters are not fools. Don't consider them fools, because few leaders think they're fools. They think that, yeah, if I go after 5 years, they'll surely vote for me. That's not going to happen. Let me make it clear. Why did I bring this point is because the Indian voters know who to vote and they know who will perform. That's quite clear. Anything we say, anything the media says, they won't believe it. They'll just go with their ideology, whether their ideology is perfect or not.
Coming to what's wrong with Congress every time they experiment with different experimental things, but it does not work out. And why do you think so? Why do you think so? This happens whenever they experiment, it does not work out. And do you think that Congress can make that 100 cross that 100 mark?
Okay, for this question, again, the intelligence of voter comes into picture. So voters are intelligent. Rai Bareli is not going for Congress because the people in Rai Bareli want development and infrastructural development and not caste census. Let me make it clear. Second point is that the Congress needs a better leader. Let's make that clear. Congress needs a better leader. Whether it's Kharge or whether it's someone else, I don't know. But Congress needs a better leader. People are fed up with this Gandhi family. I feel so. People are fed up with this Gandhi family and they want some alternative out of it. So I think Congress is losing there. Congress is not able to get in there. And second point, Rahul Gandhi contesting from Wayanad. We emphasized on it. We saw the list. I think Abhishek also remembers it. We saw the list. When he's contesting from Wayanad, it becomes a left versus Congress. That's both from the NDA alliance. So think of it. They're contesting among themselves, against themselves, so that they can win. They have to have a clear picture. That's the real problem which Congress is facing, or the opposition as a whole is facing. You ask Akhilesh Yadav, you ask someone else, you ask Arvind Kejriwal, you ask Mamata Banerjee or anyone else, they will tell you the same thing, that we are fighting against BJP. They don't have a narrative set for them. So let me tell you, my concluding remarks for this question is that they have to have, Congress or opposition has to have a clear mindset. Without that, they're not going forward.
Yeah, Sricharan. So we have been talking about only BJP or Congress. Let's shift our focus a bit right now. Which party will JDS align their ideology with, or whom will they support in this Lok Sabha election? So what's your point on this?
I'll just give you a one-liner for this, because this needs just a one-liner. JDS going with Congress, JDS going with BJP. They go any party they're going with, they'll add up to 1 seat for NDA or NDA. It's left to them. One or 2 seats or maximum of 3 seats. That's it. They're not going to make a huge impact in Lok Sabha elections. Maybe the state elections they can make it. I don't know about it for today. But for the Lok Sabha elections, they're going to add up for 1, 2, 3 seats. That's it.
Finally, coming to the main question, or probably the important and interesting question, what are your predictions for this 2024 Lok Sabha election?
Okay, coming to my predictions, let me not go to every state, because we are running out of time for sure. So let me not go to every state. But looking at BJP in Tamil Nadu, it's going to outperform what it did in 2019 for sure. 3.6% vote share. I predict around 22 to 25% vote share for sure for them. And how does it convert to the seat? Depends on them. Second, when we look at UP, 64 seats going to BJP, it may increase down to 70 plus, according to me, for sure. When you look at Telangana, 4 seats last time. This time I feel 4 plus seats going to BJP. When it comes to Congress, Telangana is still a stronghold for Congress. Andhra and Telangana as a whole, if you look at it, the India Alliance is going strong in these both regions, where they'll be not quite increasing the vote share, not quite increasing the seat share, but they'll be going with the same pace. Look at Bihar. One point, look at Bihar. Bihar has last 2014 elections, they got 31 seats in Bihar. In 2019 elections, it increased. Now they want, when they're looking for a 370 plus or a 400 plus to be more precise for NDA, they're looking at Bihar quite clearly. And for that, if they have to increase its votes and seats, they have to go with the Nitish Kumar faction. That's the reason they allied with them. Look at their ideologies. 3 months ago, they allied with them. Now they are going to increase the seats. When it comes to Bengal, it's BJP versus TMC as a whole. When it comes to Odisha, BJP is quite going on good, but just in Lok Sabha, not in the assembly polls. Next, in the heartland of BJP is Bastar. In that region, that is in Chandigarh, in that region, BJP is now 12 out of 20 seats. That's what we got the numbers to. 12 out of 20 seats. So that's going to be a huge, huge impact. So all these, looking at all these seats, I feel that BJP is going good in the northeast part, but in the south, Congress has the hold. When it's going with the Kerala, all these India Alliance has its hold. Let me make it more clear.
Yeah, true. That is true. I believe BJP would score anywhere between above, not between, above 370, 375 mark, and probably this INDA alliance will um, come close to around the 100 mark, probably somewhere between the 97 to 100, 102 range.
Let me
But
get
it'll be,
1 minute, Anshuman, 1 minute.
yeah.
Let me get your take on how is Ram Mandir going to impact, because you had been your team had been led by you. Your team had been to Ayodhya. So, do you think that UP Ram Mandira will make a huge impact, the Ram
Uh,
Mandir project?
Surely, surely, it will make not speaking in terms of religion bias, but people who do follow Hinduism are coming back. They're standing their ground since probably the 70, 75 years of independence which we had. They're not being suppressed right now. They are standing their ground. They're asking for equal, if not greater respect compared to any other religions which is provided by all the parties. They also This Ram Mandir also has in a way helped BJP government to acquire more votes throughout India. It was a good move by BJP, and in perspective of the history and keeping the Indian heritage, I think this was best move which they could have done, not as a
You're
government, not as a BJP, or to get a vote from people, but as to preserve our heritage, as to bring back the original, whatever the essence of India is, back to its original spot. I think they did a very good job about it.
As you led the team, one more thing which I want to make the 10 seconds remark, that Muslim votes are also going to BJP in that region, because infrastructural development is happening in UP. Let's make that clear.
Yes,
As a
that is
part of
correct.
Ayodhya, it's happening. So next 30 seconds, let me take Abhishek's view on it. Abhishek, how do you feel you leading the team in the South India, Tamil Nadu mainly, precisely? How do you look at Tamil Nadu? How is it going to change?
Yeah, definitely, Shichar. And compared to the last elections, there's definitely going to be a change this year election, because we see a lot of development which is being happening. So I assure that there's going to be some changes in Tamil Nadu election too. That's my take, because I
Also,
could see all
let
the changes.
Yeah. Also, I look at AIDMK, DMK, and India Alliance keeping its seats, AIDMK losing its seats, it's going to BJP. Over to you, Anshuman, for the concluding remarks.
Yeah, I think that is well concise today. Thank you all viewers for watching D.India Focus. Please do subscribe to all the channels as well as the socials, which is linked below. Do stay tuned for upcoming and updated news every single day on Spectrum Shots new series, which we have done. Thank you once again, viewers. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Shichar, for giving your time today. And thank you, viewers.
Thanks a lot, viewers, for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and support the youngest team in Indian journalism. Thank you, viewers. Signing off, Sri Charan. Thank you.